Good morning. How are we all doing today? Johnny here, the Investing for Beginners community and the Learn to Earn team, where we show you how to invest in the stock market. Welcome. Welcome to another exciting video that we have planned for all of you. All that I ask is that you smash that like button, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and let us begin. I'm going to start sharing my screen with you guys in just a second here. There we go. Good quality. All right. Green, all green. Very good. All right, give me just a second to spread my link. Market opens in about 2 minutes. We're going to be going over a couple of companies today. If you guys have any stocks you want me to call out, definitely do me a favor and don't hesitate to ask or share those with us. Market opens in 30 seconds. Only got 30 seconds to spread my link around. We can get more people in here. I go live every morning, Monday through Friday. I have a playlist of all my past live stream videos that are available for you to watch. So definitely check them out. We're going to be looking at Mara today, FFIE, DJT. DJT is up another 45% this morning, which is just crazy to me. All right, and the market is open. Market is open, guys. Glad to be here. Glad to spend another day with you guys. Super excited to be here. It's one of my favorite parts of the day is trading with you guys. Definitely my favorite part of the day for sure. All right, and we are done. We are linked. Everything is linked and posted and ready to go. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. If you guys can see me okay. Give me a little thumbs up in the chat there. All right, perfect. Got a couple thumbs up. Okay. All right. We are live. Okay. So, I took a swing trade yesterday on Mara. I bought up at 9 shares at 20.08. Should not have done that. I should have waited for a nice pullback to that 1934 level. So, we are a bit high on our share price. Bitcoin looking pretty good here. Pull back slightly. Now it's starting to increase. Now it may hit this resistance level and pull back again. So that's exactly what we're waiting for Mara. As you can see here, it looks like it is starting to pull back a bit. Now FFIE made a huge push yesterday. As you can see here, we traded it several times. This company went up, I think, like 100%. Yep, 96% in just a few moments. Now, FFIE did have some good news about some potential postponing of something. So we are going to potentially play this again. Let's go ahead and take a look at where it's at. It's up 47% this morning. That is just insane. Now this thing can pull back very easily. And it could also continue to rise. Now, my only thing is we should have bought down here at this previous resistance level. It's just going up. There we go. Come back down a little bit. Let's see if that comes down a little, then we'll buy some more. Mara falling. Bitcoin pushing up still. Hitting this resistance level, so we'll see if it comes back down slightly. Looks like it actually is. Nope, it's pushing up. So we're going to buy 10 shares down here just to bring our average down a little. So from 2008 to 1985. It's a little better. NVIDIA wanting to push up a little bit here from consolidating. OCGN up slightly higher. Our open was at $6. Our day's P&L is 3, -3. PLTR is pushing up today very nicely after a nice little dip. Plug power almost went along with what our plan was here. It came down just like we planned, but didn't push up quite as much as we'd liked, only about a 5% push. This may come back down, test this 45-day moving average, and then maybe sell off a bit more back to this support level. Now, if it does sell off to this support level, we can easily see, once it pulls back, a 8% profit. So let's see what happens with plug over the next few hours. TQQ pushing up, very nice. Nice little green candle this morning, about 1%. And DJT had a big push up again. As you can see here, we did trade this the last couple of days. Yesterday we did not trade it. It did go up 14% yesterday. And then now it is starting to test this, what would be a support line, because it's above it. So we'll see what happens with DJT. FFIE pushed back quite a bit just now. As you can see, huge red candle. Now, if we can get this to go up, my thought process on it for yesterday, as you can see here, had a huge spike up. We sold locked in profits, and it started to sell off and kind of consolidate, selling off even more to that 40-cent mark. You know, 40 cents would have been a really good area to buy, as if you would have bought this and swing traded it to where it is now, that's a 57% profit, which is just insane. We're going to go ahead and buy 100 shares, which isn't much, guys. That's like 60 bucks. Let's see if it pushes up a little bit. Lock in some profits. We're going to sell and get out. Okay, we don't want to hold this while it's going down. As you saw how easily I was up $1 and how easily it took it all away. I'll probably regret that a little bit. 64.68, 64.50. Lost only about 21 cents on that. Could have held. But this one is very risky, so I would not ask you to copy my trades. Mara is now testing that EMA line. We're going to buy 10 more shares at 1964, bringing our average down to 1978. So I bought 10 shares at 1965, another 10 shares exactly at 1965 again. Bitcoin is pushing up, very nice. This is coming down. I'm going to buy another 100 shares. See if we can't get this to push up a little bit. Looks like it's selling off. Okay, it's got a nice little push up. Come on. How are we all doing today? Welcome, welcome. People are locking in profits this morning. I mean, it is up 57%. overnight, another 80% in one day. Yeah, we're gonna sell and get out of there. Losing about $1, selling right before a huge pullback. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing? Tina, did you get your free shares? Did you get your free shares this morning? We're gonna have to wait for this to pull back a little bit more. Fear missing out is real. We're down $2. Tomorrow we are up about a couple of dollars. DJT finding some support here. Went all the way down to this support level, guys. Look at that. All the way back down to this support. It can come back down even more, so be aware of that. Showing downward trend on DJT. But the EMA crossed over the MA line. So that's interesting how it has such a huge pullback here. Curling over on the RSI, on the MACD. So we're just waiting for confirmation. Ooh, huge sell-off. So happy we did not hold this. That's the only thing, guys. Knowing when to cut your losses very early. Very early. And when this thing starts to rip up, then we'll buy some more. And we're going to go heavier this time. This is our money maker yesterday. It's going to test this EMA line. See what happens. Huge sell-off. A lot of selling pressure. Whoa, look at all the red on there. Pushing up off the EMA. There we go, fighting its resistance. Selling off. A lot of green now. A lot of green on the tape. Oh, huge sell-off. So this may continue to sell off for a little while. We want this to bounce so we can make some money from here. So even from this point here to here is a 23% profit. Price above. Price below. I'm not going to get in so heavy. 32,000 on the buy. There we go, testing that EMA line very nicely. And that support line, as you can see here, boom, support, EMA. Another 100. So we're up 200 shares on this, or we have 200 shares of it. I'm going to keep adding to it as it goes up. Another 100 shares. Come on. You know you can push up a little bit more than that. Come on. People are buying. Look at all this green. People are buying. 300 shares at about $175. Not finding finding what we want here. Major, yo, what's up? How you doing this morning? Welcome. Tina, hello. Second round, a better view. How are we all doing today? Welcome. We're gonna see if it bites right here, or if we're just gonna have to sell. It's selling off. See if it goes back up slightly. We're gonna wait for a little bit. A better view, laugh out loud. Nice name. I know, right? That is a funny name. A better view window cleaning service. Couldn't be more perfect. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to get out. Oh, here we go. $500 shares. Now it is selling off, guys. I am pushing this a little bit. I am trying to make something out of this, but every time it sells off, it has a little green candle, pushes up slightly, and then begins to sell off again. So 500 shares at 54 at 55.55. No. We're just not seeing it today. A lot of selling pressure today. Someone's buying 24,000, 30,000 shares of this. A lot of buys. A lot of green. A lot of selling pressure. Now this thing can go all the way back down to where it was at 18 cents. So do be aware of that. It can go all the way back down to 18 cents. And that's where we don't want to get trapped. We don't want to get trapped at 18 cents. There we go. Huge push up. That's what we like to see. Testing that 45-day moving average now. Come on, let's at least get our money back. Man. Probably going to rip up pretty good here. Or it's going to sell off some more. So that 56.21. Should have just sold all of my shares. But I just have a feeling it's just going to keep selling off today. Tina, I did not get my free shares, and I'm not sure which person is you on Discord. I have spammers messaging me saying they are you. I don't know how to message you directly on there. Sorry, Tina, that's happening. I don't message anyone. I'll never reach out to you or anyone. I don't trade for you. I don't have any stock alerts or anything that I promote. The only thing I promote is you subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's it. That's it. I'll have to get into the Discord and take a look. I have been deleting a lot of impersonators and fake accounts. So I do apologize for that, but no, I don't ask anyone to trade for them. That's not what I do. And I'm sorry you're experiencing that. That's horrible. Mara pushing up, very nice. 2%. Yeah, I never ask you for money either. So if they're asking you for money or asking you to trade for them or put money here and they'll double it or whatever, no, I don't do that. This is the one service I offer, and it's day trading live Monday through Friday for about an hour. And every time I change my bio, they always change it to make it look identical. It should say admin on mine. Like, actually, it should say admin, not just written in as saying admin. So that's something to be aware of too. And I remember that happened to you a month or so ago. Testing the resistance on the 1 hour. It's going to come back down. Or we could pick up a few more shares for cheaper. We're up about $10 right now. OCGN. Ooh, OCGN pushed up very nicely. Open P&L $18.51. Days P&L $9. This has the potential, wow, to go up all the way to here. So I can potentially double my money on this small company here, OCGN. We are now up. We're going to be holding this for the next like week or so as this starts to show its ascent up. Palantir is up. TQQ was slightly up. DJT still selling off. Finding that support, so it's probably just going to consolidate right here for a while till it figures out what it wants to do. Mara had a nice push up, starting to come back down to previous levels. FFIE, not doing much. It's going to consolidate. So we're going to try to get in at a better price. Maybe it'll pull back to those $40 levels again, 40, 45 cent levels. This one's very risky, guys. I played it as it was going down, which is not recommended for sure. Down about $8, or else we'd be up about 16 bucks right now today between Mara and OCGN. So just know that. We are still up, but we could have been up a lot more, right? Okay, Mara's selling off. We're going to buy a few more shares as it does sell off. Let's do a lucky number 7. We start seeing this push back up, testing that 45-day moving average. Now, as you can see, it's staying above this 45-day moving average. Anytime it does bounce, it goes back up off of this 45 days. So let's see if it does. We're going to want to see this start going up again. Again, testing that 45-day moving average here. Huge sell-off. Big sell-off. May get all the way back down to these lows. Mara pushing down. And it can come down pretty far, guys, so be aware of that. Mara can push down even more. Testing that EMA. I'll buy some more here. We got 36 at 1977. And when this goes up, we will sell for a profit once it goes back up. OCGN will be holding for a week or so. Nothing's happening with DJT. Here we go, nice push up with this one, but still showing downward momentum, right? Or downward direction. Minimum is 100 on this. Selling off anyways, so as much as I want to trade it, we're just gonna have to wait for this to come back down to some better levels before we do trade it. How crazy. We made $20 on it yesterday and it took back 8 today. Mara pushing up very nicely. Now we do have 3 buys on Mara. There we go, nice push. As you can see, this is going up. It's going to test this resistance line again. If it can't break this resistance line, then it will come back down. But as you can see, it's creating higher highs and higher lows, which is exactly what we want to see. We never invest in something we don't understand, and we never invest based on someone's opinion. We focus on 4 things before investing into anything, and that's clear sign of direction, upward momentum, right? Patterns, what has it done in the past and previously, what has it done, understanding them, and key levels, understanding key levels of support and resistance, and understanding opportunity cost. Those are all very important before making any trade in the stock market. Bitcoin pushing up. Wow, we're up $20 on OCGN. Another 7, so 27. Our day's P&L would be almost 30 bucks right now instead of 10 if I didn't lose about $9 on FFIE, which honestly I shouldn't have traded. It was going down in a downward direction. Fear of missing out is real. I was thinking this could rip even more, and because of that I held a little bit longer than I wanted to. I held way too long on this red candle here. I should have sold right at the first sign of it going down, and that's how a lot of traders will burn their accounts. They're like hoping and wishing it'll recover, and before you know it, you're down. Instead of selling where I did here, you sold way down here and you're down 20%, right? And you'll always be waiting for this thing to recover, and it may never recover. So very important to understand that. Understand your risk tolerance. OCGN, this is the winner of the day. 100 shares at about $138. It is now up 19 bucks from where I bought at 119. 119. It is up 16%. 16%. I should just put all my money into that. It's one swing trade, and we would be up $160 in less than a day. But still, I'll take it. I'll take $21. This thing still has a lot of ways to go. Now this can go up easily another 74%. It can go up from where my position is. If you're getting in now at 140, you can easily see this go up another 47%. So if you put $1,000 in, you could easily see a $470 return. All right, we're up $17 on the day. 20, 35, it would have been more like 35 if I didn't play around with FFIE. That's exactly what I did. I was just playing around. My direction was not in my favor. I did not understand the pattern, right? Because there kind of isn't a pattern. It's just kind of going up. Now it can bounce off of this 200-day moving average potentially for another nice push up. Doesn't mean it has to, but it could. So be aware of that. Bitcoin, huge rip up. That is very nice. It passed its resistance level, so now this will become a support level as long as it can hold and maintain above that level here. As you can see, it's starting to push up. It can push up and touch this yellow line or potentially this red resistance level here when it does decide to push up. Now pulling back slightly. There we go. I'm going to lock in some profits, guys. Let's sell 30 shares way up here. Actually, we're going to have to wait again. Should have set my limit order to right about that point. I'm actually going to do that now. We're going to sell 20 shares, limit at 2011, and see if we can get filled there at 2011. That'll give us a nice return. Then we could ride the other 16 shares as it begins to go up even more. Here we go, big push. Another big push up. Oh wow, it sold instantly. Okay, now we're up $19, $20. Still rising. Wow, big push up. Sell another 15 shares. Another limit at 2015. I'd be okay with that. $2015. There we go, it's sold. 2015. We're up $20 on the day for this one company. Up $23, almost 2%. OCGN got us another $20 or $12 on the day. But we're going to be holding OCGN for a little while. A couple of days, maybe a week or so. FFIE not doing much, as you can see here, kind of had a fake out, pushed up, and then went down. You see that? We're going to create alerts. If it goes back above this EMA line, that'd be nice. I'm going to set an alert above right here, 54, and below 48. There's a huge swing here, so it can have a very fast change in direction. I could buy 1,000 shares still of this company if I wanted to. It's another, that's putting $500 into it. Doesn't mean I want to do that, but it's possible. Bitcoin ripping up. It's at 2019 now. 2019, I sold at 2015 and 2011. Leaving a little bit of money on the table, but that's okay. Locked in profits. This thing is now pushing up just like we like to see. Could get up to here and then sell off. It could continue to go up. This could be the beginning of an upward momentum trend. So very exciting to see what happens. We could buy in again. It would just be a much higher share price. It'd be like at 2019, 2020. So if this pulls back, that would not be good for us. Bitcoin's already up $1,200 on the day, and it could continue to go up. There's nothing saying that it doesn't have to go back up. We're up $24 on the day. Could have been more like $30, $35. My goal here is to make anywhere between $25 and $50 a day. You can make $50 a day. That's $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month. We're going to see this sell off a little bit. We may consider buying some more as it pushes down. Maybe test this resistance level, which is now support level. Clear sign of resistance now up here. Looks like it's going to push up. Maybe, or it's going to come back down a little bit slightly. But we are up $25 on the day, or 2%. Going to push up. It's back to where I sold it at 2015. OCGN pushing up very nicely. Now, OCGN, guys, we've been watching for some time here. Okay, we know that when it hits $2, it'll sell off back to $1.13 or $1.11, and then it'll push back up to that $2 mark. Now, since May 16th, we drew this line, and it's actually played out very nicely with our trade idea. Because our trade idea played out so well, I knew, okay, hey, I understood the pattern, I understood the opportunity cost, I understood the resistance levels and the support levels, and now we're able to benefit from our trade idea by being able to understand that this is now going to be going up in an upward momentum. Now, it doesn't have to go all the way up to $2. It can go to $1.72 where it was previously. And when it does that, we will consider locking in profits, maybe taking a little bit off the table. You know, I invested $119. We're up to $142 for a total of $23 return. No, maybe once it gets up here, I take $100 out that I invested and let the other $50 ride up to the last point. Nonetheless, we're up $26. Now this can pull back very easily if it wanted to. Doesn't have to continue along this yellow line that I created. I'm not the game master here. But a huge push up today. I mean, I may want to consider selling, getting out, but we're just going to keep riding this up. Very nice. Very nice on the charts. I like this. I like when our trading strategies go according to plan. PLTR, huge push up, 3%. 3% move on Palantir. Plug trading a little bit sideways here, but some opportunity. There's a 3% move right there. DJT wanting to push up, did pass its 45-day moving average, so it's starting to show signs of direction in our favor. Bitcoin starting to see how it's starting to bounce and play off of this resistance line, which means 62,189 is a really solid resistance level right now for Bitcoin, as you can see here. And we drew this line just a little while ago, a couple minutes ago, when we noticed that it peaked out. So now it can come down back to this support level, or it can push through and get to higher highs. FFIE looks like it's trading in this 50-cent area. Not too bad. Now it could sell off more, but if it pushed up to where it was this morning, that's a 30% return. That's $300 on a $1,000 investment. Here we go. Looks like they broke that resistance level, which will make a support level. This should start going up. We're up $24 on the day, $19 on Mara, $22 on OCGN. Now it looks like it may start curling over a little bit. Got in such a good share price though. It's testing this EMA line. That's interesting, right? That's very interesting. Huge spike up. Now my only thing would be you sell it now, you lock in profits, but then I'd miss out on a bigger opportunity here to make even more money. 119 to where it is now is 20% profit, but I'm looking to make about a 73% profit. Now I could sell if it comes all the way down, buy again, right? That's the whole point of this. Lock in profits when you see like you should. It may bounce off of this and come back down, and it may continue to rise. So we're going to track this for a little while. We're going to set our alerts. If it comes down past, like, say 139.9, then I may sell my positions for a profit and then wait for it to come back down and cut my losses. See how it's starting to curl over a little bit on the red? Yeah, you know what? I am going to do that actually. We're going to lock in some profits today. I'm probably going to regret it, but why not? I'm already up 20%. Yeah, we're going to sell. We're going to sell. Boom. Locked in $12 on the day. It said we were up 20-something dollars overall, which means we're probably down slightly. Like I bought at 119 though, so that's kind of odd it would say that. I bought way down here, so I'm not sure how I could have been up so much on the open and down, like, and not so much up on the day. Still a very good trade. Just like I said, if it hit this level here at 1399, I would sell, and that's exactly what I did. I sold at 1.4. So from 119, from $1.19 to $1.40 on 100 shares made me about 12 bucks. Now it's starting to sell off. As it sells off, we will buy again and we can swing trade this again. And just because it has one little red candle doesn't really mean anything on the hour chart, right? It can continue to push up. It can go down and consolidate. There's no right or wrong answer on here. FFIE pushing up, hit my alert, showing a signal of upward momentum. Doesn't mean it has to happen. We're going to try to make some of our money back on this trade. Or we're going to lose some more money. A lot of selling. It's because it's already up 7%. It's up almost 10%. How are we all doing this morning? Hello, welcome. Welcome to another live day trading session here. There we go. Pushing up. See if we can continue to push up. As slow as it moved down, could potentially slowly push back up. 20% profit would be nice. It's already up 5 cents from where I got in. Wait, what happened? No, I sold. I didn't mean to sell. I didn't mean to do that. 55.26, 56. Yeah, I did not mean to sell. I meant to buy a few more shares. Good thing I didn't, because it's pushing back down. Did not mean to do that. Look at all that selling pressure. I mean, it did already rip up 10%. You can't get better than 10% on a $1,000 investment. That's $100. On a $100 investment, that's $10. And now this is a heavy resistance, so we're going to put this red. We're going to create our supply, our support, I mean, right there. I like to create lower supports than what may be relevant and lower resistance levels than what might be relevant too, right? So that way I know, like, hey, this doesn't have to push up. See, it's selling off. All right. Well, I'll probably still continue to trade for a little bit. We're up $23. I'm going to try to get to my $50 goal for the day. We're pushing up very nicely. Bitcoin's still rising. Nice upward momentum. I sold at 2015. It's at that 2015-16 mark. So I sold at a very good point where it's now consolidating. It's consolidating now at those levels. Support levels would be like right around here. So I may wait for this to come back down to those $19 levels and buy some more. FFIE pushing up a little bit. Already pushed up about 3%. So this may start showing, instead of lower lows and lower highs, it may start showing higher highs and higher lows. So be aware of that. Looks like it is selling off though. All right, guys, we made some money today. We did. We made some more money today. Every day is more and more of a green day, which is fantastic. We're going to set our alerts if this starts to move above 140. We're going to set it if it passes this 137 mark. We may consider buying some more. I could buy over 500 shares of OCGN still. I could buy 1,500 shares of FFIE if I see fit. As this tries to test this EMA line one more time. OCGN looks like it's going to come down probably for the majority of the day. Bitcoin pulling back slightly. It's at 2006, 2008, which isn't bad. Wanted to make my money back on FFIE, but guys, $8 is nothing. I've lost way more than that in the past. We're up $23 on the day for a 1.92% profit. So I will take that. 2% a day keeps the bills away. Remember that. Guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of this live stream. It has been about 50 minutes now on this live stream, and that is where I'm going to end it. If you want to watch me trade live Monday through Friday, subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so you are alerted anytime that I go live. But basically just remember, whatever area you're in or time zone that you're in, whenever the market is open, you can guaranteed we'll be going live anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour every single day, Monday through Friday. Guys, that's another $20 on top of the $80 that I've already made in the last couple of days. So we're up $100 plus for the week. And we still have one more trading day tomorrow to end the week on a green note. So guys, one last final thought. Never invest in something you don't understand. Never invest in based on somebody's opinion. Focus on the 4 key areas: direction, understanding patterns, knowing what your key levels are, support and resistance, and overall your opportunity cost. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all later on in the day for a recap video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Thanks for watching, and let's end the year on a green note. Have a good day, guys.